What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a long time since I've been in an A7, so I got this one and I want to show it to you. It's a 2018 Prestige. Very good looking car, I gotta say. I always love the way these look. But let's see the inside. A little bit of a small entryway due to the shape of the car, but once you're in it, it's not so bad. A little bit of squeakage in the center console climate area back here. Let's see if the front can do better. I'm glad I found a Prestige because they have soft closed doors. That's your odometer. Let's begin. And now for the button check. Gotta be careful here. Every time I hit a button, the screen opens. And now for the final button. Alright, how did it do? Guys, I try to keep things honest on this channel. And the last time I did an A7 or an A6 of this generation, those cars were exceptional when it came to fit and finish. They were virtually squeakless. Amazing cars. I can't say the same about this one. So I don't know what's going on here. Those cars had maybe the same miles as this. This is not a car that was in an accident, or there's no weird stories, no VinWiki related events going on with this car. And yet it's squeakier than the others that I reviewed. So I don't know why. There were some parts of this car that were rock solid. Climate and media area was pretty good. The center console armrest was rock solid, just like in every Audi or Volkswagen product. Most of the dash was pretty solid, but some of the areas by the gauge cluster and by the climate vents were not great. The screen wasn't great, and neither was the overhead console. So don't know what's going on with this car. And then I mentioned the rear climate vents there in the center. Not great. Those squeaked a little bit more than I wanted them to, and that's frankly disappointing. I like Audis actually quite a bit. I don't like this one though, which really pains me to say it. So I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 10 for fit and finish. What the hell's going on, Audi? I know you can do better than that. As far as the materials go, this is pretty consistent with other A6s and A7s I've done in the past. So I commented before that this feels like fake leather in some of these cars, and then you can upgrade to the Napa leather, like on an S7, for example. I guess this material is actually real leather. I did end up looking it up. Doesn't feel that great, I'll be honest, but I guess they make you upgrade to the Napa leather. You know, like the diamond stitched leather in the S7 and S6. I can put a picture of that in here. But this is apparently real leather. Just wanted you guys to know. So I was wrong. We have open pore wood. Can't complain about that. That looks nice. And then soft touch is pretty much on your main areas where you're going to be touching. And I mentioned this before, that I like the material that Audi uses for their soft touch, sort of their vinyl material. It's on the dash and a lot of your kind of middle parts on the door and whatnot. Where it starts to get hard though is by your light controls and the glove box and lower. That's all hard plastic. We have cloth headliner and cloth sun visor. Holy cow, Germans are learning something finally. But the cloth they do use feels pretty good. I like the texture. And then if you've been following this channel for a while, you know that I love Audi buttons. So the buttons are very tight, clicky, tactile feeling buttons everywhere. I have no problem at all with the buttons or the controls or anything in this car. Love the knurling that they use on these knobs. Reminds me of Bentley. Good buttons, decent interior overall. As far as a score goes, I'd give it a 6 out of 10. So there you guys have it. The whole car, fit and finish and materials, are both 6 out of 10. Let me know what your thoughts are. Decent car. Had a chance to drive it around a little bit. I've driven these before, but it's just been a while, so curious to see what it's like again with maybe a new perspective. Comfortable car, pretty smooth. It's a very smooth powertrain. The engine and the transmission both deliver power smoothly. There's no hiccups or hesitation or anything like that. Has decent get up and go. It's not going to be blow your socks off fast, but it's not slow either. You can definitely feel the pull from the supercharger. Very nice powertrain actually overall. The only thing I'm not sure about is the steering is very vague and uncommunicative. I don't have a lot of road feel in the steering. Not the sharpest in the world, and the brakes are not the best. I feel like I have to push harder on the pedal to get this to stop. The steering and braking in my CT6 feels a lot better, I'll be honest with you. But then those are front Brembo brakes, and Cadillac has pretty good steering. They're both electric power steering though, which is weird. But and the CT6 is a bigger car, so I don't know. This handles kind of good though. Otherwise, I mean, it takes corners pretty well. Actually, it handles its weight, I think, a little bit better than the CT6, like the body roll and whatnot. A couple little differences there. But if you want some excitement, you got to go with the S7 at least, or the RS7. Both of those cars are monsters. But anyway, enough chit chat. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace.